Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today with Ashley from Blue Eyed Gypsy Soul.
Good morning, guys.
Driving me a little crazy. So, I hope everyone is doing well. Good morning, Lachey. It's good to see you. Thank you for all of your help and support last night. You really did your girl a favor. She went back and time-stamped my readings for me. That is true love and dedication, and much love to you. I might have to send you a little gift for all of your support. So, yeah. So this is the last day of Signs and Synchronicities week, and I have to say, since we've been doing this, and especially this week in general, there have been so many signs and synchronicities, so many experiences in general. Like I was saying last night, Ashley and I have been having spirit nonstop lately. Like, no matter what we're doing, they're knocking something around, or we feel them moving. We'll see the shadows and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's just been really intense the last week.
It's been a lot.
So I'm curious to know, especially for anyone who has been joining in, and even if you haven't, have you been noticing that things have been picking up lately? Have you been seeing more, experiencing more? Obviously Lachey's got everything going on right now. So we definitely know that she's receiving the benefits from all of her hard work and showing up. Like, you have diligently been showing up, and you're seeing the rewards of those actions. And I think it's beautiful, and I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to hear about the house.
I need to show Jess the picture you sent me.
Yeah.
I forgot she sent me a picture of the house.
So yeah, super excited for Lachey. And for anyone who is joining in, if you are new, welcome. Don't be shy. We will take good care of you. And you'll find out that if you are looking for a good, supportive, spiritual family, you have come to the right place. So yeah, I mean, so this week will be kind of this is the last day. So we'll just be touching up on the last little bit of what to be aware of when signs and synchronicities occur, how to accept them, what to do with them. And, then we'll be going into meditation to seal it all off with some really good positive affirmations, and it will help you get through your day. There are a lot of my tribe members who join in every single day that we do this. And even if they can't, they go back and replay, and they're doing the work, and they're seeing it, they're feeling it. So give it a shot. Don't be shy.
Y'all just ignore me over here trying to figure out how I want to be in my bed.
We're just, listen, the weather is so weird here in South Carolina this year. And it's like, some days it will be 80, and then the next day it'll be in the low 50s. And it's ridiculous. So we can't ever decide. We love being outside. That's where we're comfortable at. But sometimes it's just too damn cold.
Yeah.
It's just too cold. So.
And we all three of the adults in the house decided that we were going on sugar strike. So none of us have actually picked up sugar for our coffee. So
yeah.
We're send sugar.
Send help. Send help now.
Need help. And Jess's day is full, so we don't get to go get coffee after this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So if anyone is close and hears my cries, come and find me and let's go get coffee. But I decided last night that as I was sitting around, and a lot of times me and Jess will try to connect to our guides. Hi, Deb.
Good morning, Debbie.
Okay, so I was trying to connect to my guides, and I was trying to see exactly what it is that they wanted me to talk about. Signs and synchronicities, of course, were what we were going with. So I was asking for guidance on what the hell I needed to say to you guys, because signs and synchronicities, there's so many different things, but it's so very simple. It really is a very simple. So it's been a nice, easy week, I feel like.
Yes.
It hasn't been this like when we were going through the manifesting or
Going through
personal
all the
growth.
different laws of attraction. And
So I was sitting here and I actually wrote as if my notes were a little different last night than normal.
Yeah, mine too.
And it's okay.
I was channeling a lot.
Yeah, and it's okay because sometimes when you get to channeling, you channel true feeling
information.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So I physically wrote, sitting here and thought on how to portray in words what I'm feeling at this particular moment. Okay, so I decided, and after I wrote the first few, I was like, holy crap, okay, this turned into gratitude. Cool, let it be. It's a sign for me. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to constantly be given this guidance. It's a beautiful thing.
It is so beautiful.
Not only do they show up when we need them the most, but they're freaking consistent. Mm-hmm. Our guides are consistent with their love. They are... I have the worst static in the world right now. It reached out to you just now. Like my hair reached out to you. It's out of control. But I was thinking about it and how beautiful it is that we have these guides that send us all these beautiful signs and synchronicities, and how absolutely breathtakingly beautiful that really is. I'm grateful for every single sign and synchronicity that I'm given because I'm giving them in such large amounts, right? I had to pull my phone up because I can't find my glasses, guys. So I'm reading comments.
Yeah, and so, Lachey, with that being said, you can do both. You know, if the house is going to be for your highest good, it will happen. Just have faith and let it work out itself. You know, it doesn't mean...
I see us traveling to her to help her cleanse the new house.
Listen, we might just show up.
Don't
I would
think
not be surprised.
And you know what? That pendulum question the other night where I had you send me the address, girl.
Good morning, Jason.
It's gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, we're here to cleanse the house, girl. Brought all the sage.
All the sage." Yeah. So don't be surprised if we come visit you.
Which, guys, guess what, Lachey? Lauren got us white sage seeds, so we'll be growing our own sage. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so, good morning, Jason.
We will take that. We will take that, yes.
Girl.
Starbucks on her.
You're speaking my language. Okay, so I'm thankful that we get the chance to sit and discuss these beautiful gifts that we receive. Okay, so apparently last night I was super in my feels, and my guides wanted me to understand that I am feeling from this. I'm physically and emotionally being changed by the things that we are doing.
Right.
I'm in constant awe of the beauty that is always given freely to us. Like, you don't have to beg for it. You don't have to grovel on your knees and just say, please, God, send me something. You say, it's hot out here and I need a little bit of wind, and your God send you wind.
They'll give it to
you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say, I am releasing this out of my hands. I can no longer handle it. And within days, you're like, oh, hey, thanks for the push. You know what I mean?
And listen to the song by Garth Brooks, Unanswered Prayers.
That's a great description.
If you go and listen to Garth Brooks, Unanswered Prayers, like that song was just downloaded.
You beg and you beg and you beg and you beg for something specific and you don't get it. And you're like, why didn't I get this? I tried so hard. I manifested. I cried. I put in blood, tears, and work into this growth process, and you don't get it. And then you realize that some of the best gifts that we get are unanswered prayers, unanswered askings. Things will come to you when it is your time. And just because you're asking for something or you really, really want it, it doesn't mean that it's yours or it should be yours or that it's right for you. And then here you are missing out on this guy or this girl that you just think is hot shit and you really want to be with this person. And then guess what? 10 years down the line, you meet the love of your life and you have the best love that you could ever imagine. You have love that people look for, they search for, they beg and they cry and they plead. And I've even heard people say, I would sell my soul to have this. I would give my left pinky finger. Like, I've heard people say so many crazy things, right? Am I wrong though?
No, you're not.
I would trade my house to have this. So you have to understand that people sometimes are so willing to be asking and expecting to get exactly what it is you're asking for. If you try to manifest something and you set an intention and you're asking for signs and synchronicities and you don't get them shit,
then it's not for you. It's not for you.
And you'll figure it out because you'll be standing outside one day and you'll be like, why? And then you'll be like, oh.
That makes complete sense.
Or you may get it still because you're asking for it so hard and it blows up in your face.
Listen, my first love, especially with relationships, and I told y'all last night, like, I don't really like giving relationship advice because I'm a little too realistic about it.
My relationships have not all been like, hey, so I'm not getting dicing you.
Right.
I love you.
You know, I remember my first love, and there still is. Like, listen, y'all, when I talk about a crazy connection, love, we had that. And we had a great time, but we had a terrible time too. And that is exactly why we broke up.
You had a great time, but you were toxic for each other.
We were toxic. And I could not understand why, if we had this connection, why we couldn't be together.
We talked about this. The biggest thing that you have to understand is if me and Jessica are trying to be together and we get together and it's toxic as shit, that does not mean that Jessica's a bad person.
Right.
Or that I'm a bad person. We're not good for each other.
Vibrational match. That's what it is. Good morning, Carlton.
Hey, Carlton.
But the vibrations matter. And listen, if I would have stayed with my first love, my dad used to even say to me when I was with him, it would be fucking shit.
It would be shit.
He is still off the deep end, you know, can't get his shit together, still lying, still sneaking. And it has not changed in over a decade. So, you know what I'm saying?
I love
listen, and that's why exactly with my ex-husband, I am not going to play that game again because I've seen it. I know. And if it does not feel good to me, I don't have to. If it, like, I will give you so many chances, and Lachey knows you will give to your last breath before you push someone out of your life.
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
No, you're exactly right.
But that is my point. When I give up, then I have done my best. And I can walk away even if it hurts.
Head held high, knowing that you did everything you can because we are doers. Our group, our tribe that's here today, I know that you guys are doers. I see your soul. We know who you are. We literally were talking about this yesterday and the feelings that we get from each and every one of you and how close we feel to you. Like, I mean, literally thinking about planning trips to come and see you, to put our arms around you, to physically stand next to you and hold your hand in meditation and just
it's going to be powerful.
Sisters and be brothers and sisters and just to feel that family connection. And the next thing I wrote, I'm accepting of, my ears are ringing. Y'all.
I know, the energy is so high.
I'm accepting of all the light I'm surrounded with and the light that I shine on others. I am so very thankful that I am receiving all this light and pushing all this light out. And Jessica brought it up yesterday. She was like, we were ordering Starbucks. And this is how my order goes. I would like 2 venti salted caramel mochas. I need 3 extra pumps of mocha, 2 of caramel, and I would like some extra salt, whipped cream, and drizzle. And when the lady asked me to repeat myself, I said, girl, I got all kind of stuff to do today. Hook it up. And we pulled off, and Jessica was just like, and then the lady behind the register, of course, she giggled, and her and tone inflection changed.
Yes.
I watched her turn from a mundane day at work to, hell yeah, this chick is awesome. And then the best part is when I've seen that. I've been thinking about it. Lachey, I've been thinking about us trying that.
I would probably.
You would love it. I am extra, and we were talking about the fact that I know, yes, I am extra, but you know what? When I treat myself, I know what I like.
Right.
And my soul is happy when I get that special hand-tailored coffee made just for me. It's a surprise. It's a present for me. It's like lovely, you know what I mean? And so we were thinking about that, and Jessica was like, holy cow, I love the way you talk to people all the time. It makes me feel great. I wish that I could do that. I'm learning, but I'm watching her in the last 4 months. I have watched her go from somebody that just smiles and waves at people to somebody that is being like, I love your earrings, girl. And I'm watching her do the things that I do. And she's getting very, very good at it. She's getting very good at picking conversation with random ass people. And that's what we're here for. We're here to learn, and we're here to teach, and we're here to be connected, and we're here to reach out to every single person that we come in contact with. Did I get the girl's name at Starbucks? No. Did I leave her my phone number so that we could have bestie sleepovers? No. I didn't. But you know what? I made her smile, and I made her entire body language just change from just being who I am. And that's amazing. And so I'm super thankful that through signs, symbols, and synchronicities that we are here this morning discussing the beauty that happens to us on a daily. I'm thankful for that. I came across some other really good things that brought up a thought for me, and meditation and synchronicities being tied in together. And I started to read it, and I was like, holy shit, this is great. Because we meditate, you know what I mean? So meditation and synchronicities are totally tied into each other. And when I started thinking about it, here's my why. Okay, so meditation makes us slow down. It quiets our mind, and meditation makes us stay still. Those are 3 things that you need to be able to do to notice your signs and synchronicities. So as you're getting deeper in your meditation practice, right, the more synchronistic events will begin to happen and unfold around you because you're still, your mind is clear, you are connected with Mother Earth and Father Sky, and it's very hand in hand when you think about it, which is freaking amazing because here we are doing signs and synchronicities, ended every day with our meditation, which is amazing. Right. And I found it, and I was like, oh, God, it's a sign.
I mean, seriously. I'm pretty sure all of this is...
Yes, I've been keeping all of mine, too. We have books full of everything that we have went through. So if at any time you want to go back and catch a replay for something that is valuable for what you're going through at that time, hit us up and be like, hey, do y'all remember week so-and-so? Girl, we can find it.
Yeah, we got all the notes.
Carlton.
All the notes.
My man in the group. We can find it. Right. And we can pinpoint it and say, hey, okay, you're off work now because I swear they're working you to death, Carlton. Right. That's all you ever do is work. I'm just kidding. That's just what we know. But seriously, you work your ass off. You're a hard worker, Carlton, and I give you props for that.
That's some mad props.
Mad props, son. Okay, so... if you ever decide, okay, it's for Carlton's sake, if he decides, hey, I want to go back to day 2, and I want to discuss some of the things we talked about, we still have our notes. We keep our notes for that fact because we want to be able to show up for you and show up for you consistently. Right. And so meditation is such a powerful changing agent, right? So there's truly only one person who can help you qualify, disqualify, or validate what I'm saying to you right now, and that person is you. My biggest thing right now that I thought about was making a synchronicity signs and symbols notebook, almost like a dream journal.
Yeah.
Because one, writing it gives it more power. It really does. It gives it more power.
And it's hard to remember them all.
And I'm getting to that. You may need to study a specific meaning further. So if I write it down, I can't read it. I can't see.
Did you catch that Aries reading last night? It was awesome.
From Jess? No, I haven't. I'm going back to watch it today. Lauren got off a little bit later, and yesterday was just kind of like a blah day. I did a lot of cleaning. We did go and get coffee, and we did get lunch, but we did a little bit of cleaning, and dinner was kind of easy. We just did pulled chicken salad and soup. So it was a very low key night last night. So I didn't really catch it. I usually do try to jump onto all the lives because I like to jump in like you and be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying, girl? Like, don't play with me. I'll jump in with the quickness.
I'm sorry, and I don't.
Well, Shay's my sister love.
Yeah, and I'm so thankful that you were in there last night because I was trying to tell Ashley about that one person. It was like,
well, I went back and I saw he was saying he was Jesus and all kind of craziness. And don't get me wrong, I do think that there are people in this world that are touched and that are angels and that are angels in the flesh, and the beggar on the side of the road that nobody wants to help could ultimately be.
She said he was tripping.
He was tripping. So you know what I mean? That beggar on the street and it goes back just like Beauty and the Beast when the lady comes and the old witch and the hag and she's beating on the door and she's asking for water, just water. It's cold. It's snowing outside. Can I come in and give you warm?
He threw my mama in there.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you have to.
Sounds like someone needs Jesus. He says your mama. I was like, damn.
Whatever. Yeah, I didn't go back that far. I don't know what I was missing.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm gonna double check it, but you think of Beauty and the Beast and someone comes to the door and they beg you for something and you don't help them and it sticks in your mind over and over, and then one day again you meet in another life and that person is somebody that's guiding you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. How shitty would you feel if that same beggar turned out to be one of your guides and they were teaching you a lesson and you totally walked past it?
Well, and you have to listen to your intuition to it too, because there are dangerous people out there. You know what I'm saying? I always listen
to your intuition,
to my body. My body responds.
Is that the one you made yesterday?
Yeah, it's pretty. Thank you. But there have been times, like even on the way to a homeless feeding, I saw someone digging through the trash, and it was like, nope, turn around. I mean, I couldn't even get to the next street over before I was pulling a U-turn. Then there have been other times I've seen beggars on the street and my body's like, roll up the window. You know what I'm saying?
Lock your doors. Is it terrible that when, and I don't know if this is a horrible thing, but I'm going to share it with you guys because I love you very much. I tend to look at, because we have a lot of panhandlers here in South Carolina. I mean, almost every other street.
I had someone tell me that their dad was in Colombia dying of a heart attack, and apparently he had been going around the same gas station using that excuse for weeks.
Well, there's this one lady that stands about now. I've been here my whole life, so I know people who have went to school with this lady, and I've tried to help her on multiple occasions. I've tried to give her money. I've tried to give her food. Well, not the money. I've tried to give her food. Yeah. I've tried to give her guidance. I've tried to give her a paper full of places that she could check out that could help her. Come to find out, she lives behind our Bilo here at a trap house where they sell drugs and do drugs constantly. And so I thought to myself, it angered me a little bit because there are people out there that are truly deserving of these things, but people that are panhandling, that guy that sits in a wheelchair all day. And then at the end of the day, after everybody's gone and the sun's going down, he hops out his chair and takes his donations and goes on about his business.
And it happens.
And it does. And so back to what we were talking about.
We kind of got off topic there.
Keeping the signs and synchronicities in a notebook. Share all your finds and treasures within your writings. If you are a scribe like me, give meaning to it. Give the smell, the taste, the emotion, everything you felt when you got this synchronicity, okay? And get to the bottom of it. You may need to study a specific meaning. So if you have it written down, you can always come back to it. We always got a lot of shit going on, okay? Or extra time to translate. You may need longer for you to translate the meaning of what it means to you. Okay, so this is what I found. I'll write it down, study it a little bit later, some meanings of it, and then figure out how that I'm translating it to myself. You know what I mean? Or you want to write it down so it's not forgotten, like Jessica said, because when you are in the awakening, you're
receiving that all the time.
Yeah.
There is one day, and I even think I made a video on it. I was at a point in my stage several months ago where I was exercising every day, taking great care of myself. I need to get back on track with that. But I was at that point in my journey, especially going through the separation, that it was like, I need help. Like, what do I need to work through? And please send me whatever sign you think I need. Listen, from the very moment I opened my eyes after that meditation, signs everywhere, and all animals, but over the course of like 24 hours, there is at least 6 different animals that approached me, or some sort of sign that was laid before me that matched up
like
with
me
what I
last
was
week
going through.
I'm definitely allergic to anything that could sting me.
Yeah.
And last week I had a yellow jacket land and walk around on me twice.
Right.
Which is very different from what I've ever dealt with. And I still have to look up what that means, and you know what I mean? Right. I still have to find that translation, so I have it written down.
Yeah. So is that all you have?
Yeah, I didn't have anything else. I shut it up.
All right. Well, so I kind of did the same thing. I asked for guidance.
We don't even do this together at night. You guys know that, right? We do not talk about this.
We do not plan any of this. We kind of be like, hey, what do you want to talk about this week? Oh, okay.
Here's a topic when we run with it.
Yeah. So first off, we always have to be clear on what we're asking for. And especially, so like Lachey, in her instance, wondering about the house, whether you should ask for them to help you get it, or to, let things ride and let them sort things out. Well, first off, you have to ask the right questions.
Yeah.
Are you going to be happy in this home? Is this home going to be a good support for you and your children?
And that's why I asked, is it in a safe area?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot more that goes into it than just, are you going to get this house? Is it going to be a good investment for you? Is it going...
Don't think they ain't going to give you something you're asking for and it fucks shit up.
That's what I'm saying. So make sure that you're being clear on what you're actually asking for. If you want to just have an experience, they'll give you the experience.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're going for an emotional connection, something that's actually going to benefit you, your soul, your family, your process, then you need to be asking the right questions and be very clear with that. You might ask for a situation that will bring you nothing but a damn headache.
Yeah.
But if you're asking the right questions, you would already know if that situation would be beneficial for you or not.
And it's funny because they like to give us gifts.
Oh,
they like to give us guidance, but they like to give us lessons too.
Right.
So remember that.
So, and again, going with the flow and allowing the universe to just provide, knowing that when you're in tune with your body and you can trust your intuition, are you being pulled to something? Are you not? Do you feel like you're being pushed away, or whatever the situation may be? Listen to it. Your body responds to the energy that you're picking up on.
So funny because I'm hearing ego too.
Yeah.
Your mind is going to say, oh, you need that, you need that. Right. But is your soul saying,
Listen,
Yeah.
and the first thing, and I can tell you, I even noticed myself doing it the other day, because
Yeah.
even though we're doing a lot of doing meditation just by myself, I have not
Hi, Tywin.
been doing enough, right?
Jessica Tywin says good morning to you.
Oh, good morning. So yeah, but remember how you were saying you were focusing on your third eye, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I actually noticed that I was doing something similar, but I wasn't focusing on my third eye. I felt like
Did it open stuff up?
I felt like I was focusing more on my ego, so I had to move it down into my heart.
Y'all, when we meditate, here's a snippet. I'm gonna give them my. Should I give them my? Okay, so this is what I do when I meditate. So you know how sometimes you close your eyes and you get into meditation and you can feel your eyes fluttering?
Yeah.
And that can be distractful when you're really trying to touch down. So when you first start meditating, rub on your third eye a little bit, even tap it if you need to.
Tapping's really good.
Yeah, give it a few taps and wake it up. And then when you close your eyes, I want you to focus on looking up and into your third eye. So your eyeballs are actually up and in. Gives you something to focus on. Yeah. And it works.
Yeah.
It can work. It's powerful.
It is powerful. But mine shifted. It didn't feel necessarily right. So I moved it to my heart, because again, going to the heart, you can't make any wrong decisions.
Yeah.
So when you're in tune with your body, and again, I'm not going to
It will tell you whether it's right or wrong.
And it didn't feel right to me. I wasn't necessarily focusing on here. I was focusing.
You were looking at that brain, girl.
I was digging, and that's not where I needed to be digging at that moment. So, just listening to the body and moving it to the correct place.
Tywin's on fire this morning. So I previously sent you a challenge, you remember? You did. Did you do it?
No, I didn't even get
That's
the email.
amazing.
And I didn't get a challenge, though.
Who did you send this to?
What's the challenge? I mean, I remember you saying I challenge you, but you never told me what the challenge was.
That's not fair, Tyler.
So if you're not sure about your path, ask and then receive. So no matter what it is, okay, so say you're confused about a situation and you want help, and listen, they can't force you to do anything. That is all up to you. But I remember my friend, I don't know why this is coming up, but one of my friends was going through a really difficult time in her relationship and with her kids and her family. And I was doing a reading for her one night, and her grandma came in, and, she was already looking to make some very necessary but significant changes. And I asked her, Grandma, can you show me what it would be like if she stayed in this situation versus leaving? And the first situation was nothing but heartache and chaos. The second option, there is a chance for her boys to turn their lives around. And thankfully, even though it might have taken longer than I wanted it to, that's not up to me. That was for her. And she made the decision, and she is changing her life around, and I'm so proud of her. But yeah, and her grandma pops in all the time just to give that reassurance, like, yep, I'm still here. Every time she starts to feel down on herself, her grandma pops in like, she's doing good, just keep moving, you know what I'm saying? So they will let us know, but it's usually our fear of the unknown or leaving something we're familiar with in order to make those necessary changes. If you are having any controversy within about what decision to make, meditate, ask for guidance, and ask what is for your highest good and what is the overall outcome. Is this going to be something that's going to be long term, or is this going to be something that's going to be fulfilling for you? Ask the right questions. Trust the signs that are meant for you. Don't try to debunk every sign that comes to you. Even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else, that sign is specifically for you. No one is going to get the same exact sign or the same exact reaction. Your body is going to react when you receive that sign. You know what I'm saying? You know when it's meant for you because your body is telling you that's for me. Usually you say, oh, that's my grandpa, or, you know, whatever I'm saying. That initial drop in of, I wonder if this is so and so. It usually is. I wonder if this is that. Usually is. Like, don't sit there and try to think about it so much.
Yeah, don't overanalyze.
Put that effort into figuring out what the message actually means. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to dismiss it. Try to put that effort into decoding it, because usually there's a beautiful message behind it.
Lachey says, bunny rabbit in my yard.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Did you ever look it up?
Y'all, my mom used to have this place, I'm so sorry, where we would go outside and these rabbits by like 10 or 15 would come and eat carrots out of her hand.
That's crazy.
I'm like, Mom, they're going to bite your fingers off. They're random woods. They're crazy, undomesticated, wild rabbits. Mom. And she's like, oh, they love carrots.
Yeah. Hey there, glad you're here.
Does that say empty pot? What should we call you?
Yes. What's your name?
Can we have your name, please? Or something that you would like to be addressed at?
Yes. Okay, so then
you say, haven't seen him since I got the car. We came and brought your message.
Yeah.
He's out of here. He's got other things to do, girl. Let's not hope it's a bear next time or something.
Right.
We'll have to come fight him for you,
yeah, and you know what? Bears are also a good
sign
too.
Tell them.
We were coming back from the mountains our last trip, and we actually saw a cub crossing the street
on a route that we weren't supposed to be taking. We went a different way,
and it was
y'all a baby bear, a baby, like he scurried away, and he was so.
But bears are one of my spirit animals.
It's Infi, but Jess knows me as Scott. Okay,
hi,
Scott.
Oh, okay, yes. So you changed your screen name.
If you change your screen name and you're in our tribe, be like, yo, it's me.
Right.
So and so.
Okay, because it's usually infinite possibilities. That's why.
Oh, okay, and I've seen that before. Okay, Scott.
So good morning.
Good morning, honey.
Of course I know you. That screen name threw me off. So, all right.
Which it says empty pause.
Yeah, I should have done that. Hey, listen.
We're doing a lot.
We're doing a lot. Okay. So once you get these signs and that you trust that they're for you, you figure out the message, then you need to act accordingly. But my whole thing is like, okay, so many people say, I need something to change. I want more. I want to experience this. What are you willing to do to get that? You know, or what
even
I'm saying?
Give up. What are you willing to give up to receive what it is you're asking?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, what are you willing to do to get that experience? Whether that's giving up something, whether that's fighting through your fear and pushing through something you've never done before. You know what I'm saying? What are you willing to do to receive that change in your life? So when your guides are giving you the messages and the signs and the
damn it, woman.
Yeah. So again, it all goes into the same boat. Be clear. If you're not sure, ask, receive, trust the signs, act upon them accordingly, and make sure that you are willing to do whatever it takes in order to receive the things that you want. That even means changing ourselves in the process, getting rid of our bad habits, our self-limiting beliefs, being more choosy about our tribe and the people we decide to let into our atmosphere.
Letting some of our clutter go.
Yes. Yep. Getting rid of the clutter, simplifying things. You know, it all goes hand in hand, taking care of yourself, eating better, not drinking so much coffee and eating like shit. But getting back into my yoga every morning, you know, it's all a process. You got to just get back on the horse. Don't give yourself shit. Just always realign yourself with your path, okay? So how do we align? First off, you got to trust the universe. If you are skeptical and you think that the universe is just out to get you and nothing ever good happens to you, that is exactly what you're going to get. When you start looking at the universe as if it's one of your closest friends, you know, the way that Ashley looks at trees, like, you're my family. You know what I'm saying? They will reciprocate those emotions, that feeling, that energy exchange. You need to trust yourself, trust your body, trust your intuition, trust those inspired downloads, right? When you feel like you need to go for something, you do, you know, and you will know because your body's going to react. You're going to be pushed to do something. And that's exactly how I felt when it came to moving in with Ashley and Ren. I mean, I was terrified. I didn't know where I was going to go, what I needed to do, but I knew I needed to change. And I asked for the universe to provide that, right? And then she hits me up. I didn't think nothing of it. We start hanging out. Next thing you know, I barely go home. And it's like, well, shit, I might as well just move in. And, you know, I mean, it's been a while now and we're doing great. So it is. It's a beautiful way that the universe works, and it just happens in so many different ways. But if you don't trust yourself and trust the universe, then you're not going to be able to act accordingly.
You're going to miss them, and you're going to miss them.
Yeah, you're going to miss the opportunities, and they'll keep sending them to you, but it's not, you're always going to, you can either go straight ahead or you can take a bunch of detours. It all depends on you, right? So the universe likes in that action, right? They don't like people to wait. That's basically what it is. When you get that inspired download, you act upon it as quickly as possible. We talked
about the other day. Their part of the agreement is to show up and help and guide us and be there when we need them. Our part of the agreement is to pay attention and take in what the hell they're giving us.
Right.
I mean, it's a give and take.
Yeah. So, and then also learn to accept what is. You know, and we were talking about that earlier too. There are so many reasons why things don't work out. And it's when you don't have room to expand anymore.
She said, oh yeah, let me go hug this tree real quick. Be right back. She's serious too. I think she's going to
I do feel that. I feel like she's about, like walking off somewhere. Aaron, you turn. So, but like we were saying, the whole reason things don't work out for whatever reason is because it is not meant for you. It is not a vibrational match, or you do not have room to grow anymore. When there is no more room for expansion, you will be pushed out, or it will. You know what I'm saying? Embracing the generosity. And again, how are we always, I didn't even look over these notes before we started talking about all this stuff, but the generosity, giving and receiving, just being nice to people and being that light to other people will help bring that more into your life. And the more you feel it, the more you're going to see it. Then meditate. Meditating is the easiest way, like Ashley said, to bring ourselves down, to let everything go for a few minutes and just be with ourselves and with the universe and get whatever guidance we need. And even if we don't receive guidance that day, it's just tuning inward and finding that peace within ourselves. Celebrate grace. Be open to movements of grace in your life. Notice all the little ways it smooths the path for you, all the many ways that it blesses you. And, you know, sometimes it's so easy to get hooked on the bad things that happen. But when we are witnessing miracles every day, like, most people don't even believe in this shit, y'all. And we're experiencing it on a regular basis. How can you not? How can you not be like, thank you? I tell my guides all the time, thank you for constantly showing up for me. And no matter how hard I am on myself or how long it takes me to lift my heels up, you are always there guiding me and supporting me through this journey. And thank you for believing in my purpose, even when I don't. You know what I'm saying? We experience miracles all
Daily.
the time. So live your life in tandem with the higher will. Follow the cosmic wisdom, which is ever seeking to guide you. You are never alone. Bringing your will in line with your higher self allows you to move with grace and peace through each and every day. So, I mean, when we live to experience for the universe, when we learn to experience for the soul, not for the body, right? Not for the ego, we start to change the shift. You see what I'm saying? And with all of us waking up, with all of us doing what is necessary to bring that vibration up, we are going to make some big changes, y'all.
So, Scott, you wrote NTMU, by the way, Ashley, and I'm curious what that means.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Sorry.
We have no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee. It's so weak, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott. It's very nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, we're actually about to go into meditation.
It's going to be very
right
short
now.
today.
Jess
is in a rush today. So what we can do is we can just, if you want to, instead of guiding, if you want to just allow everybody to get into their space and do their own thing for, a few minutes, and then read some, so that you can get some benefit from that.
How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like y'all can meditate on your own, or would you like me to guide it? I can just do a quick one. It's no worries. I just had mine.
She just hugged a tree for the first time with her son there.
Oh.
Lachey did.
That's awesome.
Lachey, I'm so drawn to you. Let's talk later.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to run through it real quick so I don't feel like I drift away. All right. So, everyone just start seated or lying down. Do not operate heavy machinery while doing this, please. Just find a comfortable place, either seated or lying down, and start tuning inward. Are you doing open palm?
I'm just open palm. Our last day.
Okay, so open your palms wide, facing the sky, allowing the universe to charge the chakras in your hands. Feel the energy coursing through. Gently closing your eyes and tuning in. Taking a nice big deep breath through your nose. Holding for the count of 3 and then releasing. Do this a total of 3 times. Really feel your diaphragm move for you. Feel the muscles in your body start to relax as your mind comes to an ease. Putting all your worries, all your stresses on the back burner for now. Tuning in to this moment, feeling the universal energy flow through you. Imagine a lavender light coming down from the heavens above, showering you with grace, clarity, and strong intuition, allowing you to see the signs and synchronicities, washing away all limiting beliefs, all vows from this life or past lives are severed now, keeping you in tune with your body, mind, and soul, feeling the connection with the higher realms, allowing this energy to course through your veins as it washes away all energy blocks, all tense muscles come to a relaxing point. Imagine this lavender light coursing through your very veins as you feel the muscles in your face start to relax. Your tense shoulders just simply melt. Feeling your fingertips tingle as your back muscles relax, your hip flexors, down your legs and into your toes. Feel this energy coursing through you. Feel the love and support of the universe as these affirmations are said. Allow them to sink into your subconscious and allow them to become a part of your daily reality. I give to and receive from my work, life, and relationships generously, abundantly, with joy and honesty. I focus on and prioritize each day activities that align me to myself. I am in perfect alignment for all my desires that are for my highest good, now and always, easily and effortlessly. I invite synchronicity to grace my life with ease, flow, and good fortune. I am entirely in tune with my desires, now and always, eternally, with increasing ease and magnitude. Thank you for this awesome life that you have given my eyes to see and to be a powerful spark of a spirit to connect with it. I receive the answers to my questions with clarity during my sleep, embedded in beautiful, vivid colored dreams. I am in alignment with the source of all creation. I am fully supported, protected, and loved. There is an ease and flow to my life that fills my heart with joy. Divine love brings me everything I need to grow, prosper, and experience in this moment. I open up and allow an infinite stream of well-being to flow freely through me and into my life. My life is beautiful. More beauty is revealed to me each day. And allow those words to fully sink in, feeling loved and supported by the universe and all of creation. Feel this love course through you, feeling the manifestations already on their way. You are already seeing the signs and synchronicities. Trust them, trust yourself, and trust the universe, and allow these abundant opportunities to flow to you because you are deserving. You can take this energy with you today, feeling inspired, focused and clear. And when you wake up from this meditation, you will continue to feel relaxed. And on the count of 3, you'll bring more awareness to your body, moving your fingers and your toes. 1, 2, 3. You can gently open your eyes now, wide awake and aware. I hope everyone feels nice and relaxed, even though that was a short one. But I hope that all of you have a wonderful day and an even better weekend. I will say that from what the weekend and weekly energy looks like, this is a good time to really take some time for yourselves, okay? There's going to be a lot of reflection needed about certain things in your life. And if you're not following me on, I am starting to post them to YouTube too. So, I mean, you're going to see. And then when I post on Sunday or for next week's energy, you will see that it's a theme from now until the end of next week. So I wish all of you the very best of luck.
All the trees, Lachey.
Yeah, hug all the trees.
Send me pictures of your hands on the trees. I love them. They're some of my favorite pictures.
Yeah. So with that being said, I love all of you, and thank you so much for always showing up and showing out. Y'all are the best. And is there anything you want to say before you go?
We really love you guys, and we will see you again on Monday. We may try to do a few small mini readings this weekend because we kind of got pushed back. So keep an eye out. We'll let you guys know. We'll be doing some mini readings this weekend. We do have the kids, so don't be surprised if you catch a kid or two.
Right. And if I'm not too exhausted from today, I will finish up the general readings either tonight or Sunday, depending on how bad it is. So
I have a few client readings, and then after that, I may make a few videos today. So keep your eyes out.
All right.
Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open. Open. We love you guys.
All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.